Today, Jagex released the much anticipated graphical update to many armors. Um, I'm not going to go into too much detail about them because Castle Wars, Omastardo on YouTube, he's going to be posting videos over the coming days about the armor update before and after the graphical updates. So you'll see a lot of these armors in his videos. But this is just me, a clip of me checking out my armor. Dragon armor, Nate does not helm, dragon fire shield, dragon defender, stuff like that. I'm kind of disappointed at the dragon boot update there and that they didn't update ranger boots at all. The graphical updates on the armors that I have, which I don't have like Bandos or Torag or Torva or any crazy stuff like that, or none of the PvP armors. So I'm not really sure how to comment on those. I haven't even seen them yet, really. So I'm looking forward to Omastardo's videos about those as well. The next update on the list was the Gnome Village and Tree Gnome Stronghold and Grand Tree graphical updates. The characters for the Gnome area and the chatheads, they all had a graphical rework today as well. I don't really care so much about the chatheads or the characters because I don't really go to this area of the game very much anyway, but the environment has changed drastically. It looks a lot better in my opinion than it did before. It's gonna, of course, with any update, it's gonna take some getting used to, but in my opinion, they did a lot of can't talk. They did a very good job of the whole update. The pattern of wood there looks really amazing. The next area I'm going to show is the Gnome Stronghold, where the Advanced Gnome Agility course is. I'm actually going to run the course here and show you the graphical updates there. The fence in that area looks pretty amazing too. I was actually quite shocked at the whole update because when they released the graphical update to Taverley and Berthorpe and added the whole troll warzone thing, all the sound effects there and everything, it seemed to really lag me. Like my frames per second rate dropped so low when I was in that area. I don't know if they fixed that. Last time I went through there, it was still a bit laggy for me, but hopefully they fixed that. But yeah, I also heard from somebody in the clan chat that they updated the Czar area again and fixed some frame rate issues there. I haven't actually been to that area since the update, so I can't really confirm that, so hopefully that's true. They updated the outside of the course there. They used to be little metal pipes that you could slide out of. Now they're more wooden. But yeah, when it comes to the whole Gnome area, there are graphical updates. I quite like the updates. I think the area looks really good. It almost seems like they put more time into this graphical rework than they did the armors. The way I'm hearing people rage about the armors. Which that's another thing I find a little bit funny as well. People anticipate the update and they actually post teaser images for a few weeks before the update. Facebook, Twitter, in the future updates forum, and people, from what I could tell, actually like the updates. They were very impressed with the updates. And then they actually add them to the game and they see them for themselves in person. And they, for some reason, don't like them. And then they go post rage comments on the forums and stuff like that. It's this way with every update. You're not going to like everything that they do, but in the long run, it will be better. Perhaps my opinion is a lot of people don't like the graphical updates because they can't play either in max graphics or whatever, and most of the teaser pictures are in max graphics. Keyword there is most. I noticed some of them actually weren't fully in max graphics like this. I would like to note here that at the Grand Tree for the graphical update there, since you're actually in a tree, you have these light rays coming down from above, like the sun shining through the tree, which I thought that was kind of neat. It's going to be a little bit annoying in some places, as I'm sure, like right here, it's a little bit annoying, because it's just kind of in the way, but it looks more realistic in my opinion. They also mentioned the top of the grand tree would be rather impressive, or it would have an impressive view. About the only different thing that I see here is that you can see the light rays, and the rest of the environment area graphics are pretty good. But I was a little disappointed that the view wasn't a little bit more impressive like they tried to make it sound. But yeah, all in all, I think this is a pretty good graphical environmental update. If you want, post your comments and let me know what you think about the graphical updates. The next update that they covered is dealing with the clan citadels. They updated the woodcutter plot, as you can see here, so it will no longer degrade after one chop. So you could actually stay at one place and chop multiple roots and get multiple resources out of just one. The same thing happened to the mining plot, which I think is good. It makes it a lot more AFKable. I'm sure people will enjoy that. The last thing about the clan update is you get more experience each week that you complete stuff in the Citadel. The last part of the update is also they added a trim to the bottom of the clan cape. So far we can only see just this first one. It adds a little bit of trim to the bottom and a star. Hopefully the other ranks will look better after that. But anyways, my final thoughts about the update is, other than the people raging about the armors, I think they did pretty good with considering that it is a Java browser-based game. I'd like to see a bunch of other companies make Java games based, out of the browser anywhere near the graphical capabilities of RuneScape. So, it's also worth noting that they updated Swift Gloves from the Dominion Tower. They've improved their stats, apparently. Spellcaster Glove, Special Attack, which sometimes activates when casting spells without a staff equipped and while wearing the gloves, has had its damage output increased. The Dominion Staff no longer has an attack requirement. And the two biggest minor updates of the week, that in my opinion, is there's now a guy at Uglog who will decant your potions into flask and will also convert the 1-4 dose flask into vials for you. And they've also added the ability to decant 1-4 dose flasks into semi-filled vials. You can do it either manually or using the guy down in Uglog. And the final update of the week is at Castle Wars. They now require the player to remain in the game for at least 10 minutes to gain a reward for the game to count towards their total games played, or of course the reward for winning or drawing the match. So yeah, overall not a bad update week. A lot of graphic related stuff. It's yeah. Anyways, feel free to leave any comments for me if you wish. Thumbs up the video if you like. And yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time.